seem a little bit outlandish. We have radioactive products have made their way into the United States and were distributed to retail stores, Bed Bath & Beyond, in 20 different states, in fact, have been found to be selling radioactive metallic tissue holders. Now, these products are made with Cobalt-60, a highly radioactive substance that's actually used in radiotherapy devices. Yeah, they actually fry cancer tumors to death. They emit gamma radiation used in medical devices and other types of devices, some military devices as well. How much radiation do these tissue holders emit? The Nuclear Regulatory Commission spokesperson David McIntyre said that standing next to one of these for 30 minutes a day would expose you to the equivalent of a couple of chest x-rays a year. Well, what happens if you sleep next to one? If you have one on the bedstand by the bed and you're sleeping next to it for 10 hours a night, you're going to get the equivalent of potentially 100 or a couple of 100 chest x-rays a year. And interestingly, the mainstream media, well, the corporate-run hoax media, we should say, has said there is no danger for possessing one of these devices, but they failed to say that if you are caught with one of these devices, you could be arrested, detained, prosecuted, and interrogated under both the U.S. Patriot Act for having a weapon of mass destruction, as well as the NDAA, recently signed by Obama. Yeah, you have materials to make a dirty bomb, and you bought it at Bed Bath & Beyond. In fact, you could get arrested by the TSA at a roadside checkpoint just trying to return the product and get your money back. And if you bury it in the yard, well, the EPA comes in and seizes your entire property and says you can't build anything on it. So what do? You're now stuck as a victim in a police state society that's selling you radioactive products and then accusing you for having the random bad luck to get cancer. It's a crazy world, yeah. Speaking of cancer, moving on to thyroid cancer, doctors are now scratching their heads and wondering why thyroid cancer cases are on the rise in America. Thyroid cancer has been skyrocketing faster than any other form of cancer. The National Cancer Institute has statistics that suggest the number of cases has increased by about 6.5%. I believe that's an annual number. Over a decade, that has added up to making thyroid cancer the fastest increasing cancer. We have thyroid cancer specialists who say, or one woman says, 10 years ago, if I saw 4 new thyroid cancer patients a year, that would have been a lot. That's from G. Irene Miner, a radiation oncologist with Indiana University Health Central Indiana Cancer Center. Now, she says, sometimes I see that many in a month, and I have seen 3 in a week. What makes you wonder what's going on with all of the cancer? What's behind it? What are the causes? Well, USA Today reports that obesity, radiation exposure, and diets low in fruits and vegetables are 3 potential culprits. And they're quoting a man named Huntley there. You notice they don't say Fukushima? You notice they don't say radiation from nuclear accidents blowing over into North America, dropping onto your soils and getting into your food? You notice they don't mention the radioactive products that you might be purchasing from Bed Bath & Beyond?